What is the best non-sexual pleasure or sensation a human can experience? Arriving early to pick up my grandkid, F7, who I, M61, had not seen in months. She spotted me in the hall outside her second grade classroom. With a squeal of glee, she blurted out, "My grandpa's here. My grandpa's here." Her joy was very evident. Yeah. That stayed with me. Water coming out of your ear after it's been stuck there for a bit. Finally getting in the exact right position you need to sleep and not needing to pee. Fresh bed sheets. Having a 3-day weekend and waking up on that Saturday realizing you still have 2 more days off. The pee shivers. Having someone sincerely listen to the playlist you put on. Taking a piss after holding it for the whole car ride. Taking a smooth, efficient, clean poop. Taking a hot shower when you are cold. That feeling is amazing. Seeing someone happy with the gift you gave them. Waking up at 3 AM with massive thirst and then you take that nice, cold and godly sip of water. Getting to the toilet at home and peeing after literally being on the verge of wetting yourself. Head massage. Even those wire hands you can get to do it yourself feel amazing. A dog or cat or just a fluffy, non-threatening animal coming up to you and cuddling you until you can't breathe. Edit. Getting that popcorn kernel out of your teeth. Farting away a stomach ache. The question said non-sexual. Scratching. My eczema peeps, where you at? Edit. A lot of people have been commenting as to how running your eczema ridden hands under hot water is so satisfying. While I do this too, I do not recommend it. It is not a treatment to help your eczema. If anything, it might make it worse. Also, growing up not many people around me had eczema. I went undiagnosed for a long time, so I had no idea what was wrong with me. Having rashes and blotches all over my face and arms was not helpful in middle school or high school. Hearing how many of you guys feel the same satisfaction scratching and your different ways of dealing with that itch is helpful. Even now that I'm well into adulthood. Thanks for sharing, guys. Eczema gang unite. Tingles from listening to some good music. Deep tissue massage when your muscles are stiff. It's like heaven. Silence. Just go to an area with no civilization whatsoever and sit. No expectations, obligations or unnecessary needs. Sleeping in a bed with clean and warm sheets straight out of the dryer. Being upset and your pet comes and cuddles with you. Having a conversation with someone who's genuinely interested in what you have to say. Edit. Uncontrollable laugh not. The smell of freshly baked cinnamon rolls. Waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you still have 5 hours more to sleep. A nice warm hug. Edit. Finally taking a shitty after hours of straight constipation on the toilet. Having a non-cancer diagnosis. Wish me luck. Find out Monday. Love you all. Sincerely. I gave my entire stash away. First sip of coffee when you wake up on vacation. Okay, like 30 top comments and haven't seen it. When you get that large crusty booger and you pull it out but it's stuck to a foot-long wet booger that feels like it's blocking part of your brain. When you pull it out everything feels so good and clear. I believe in that moment we attain a hyper self-awareness for an instant. Eating extremely delicious food. Edit. Cuddling with someone you love. Live. Long ago in a relationship I said something awkward that revealed my feelings but not directly, and the response was "I love you too, stupid." I joined a band right out of high school about a decade ago. Every single show we played. It wasn't the nerves that made me lightheaded on stage. It was the buzz the crowd gives you. The tingles of slamming in a perfect transition to a breakdown and watching people that have never heard your songs jump in the pit and start dancing. You did that. They're enjoying themselves to your talents. F-King Mint experience. I've been chasing that high for years with different projects. But haven't set boots on a stage for 9 years. Scratching a hard to get to itch. Being close to someone you have a crush on and just nearly touching. The almost touch is a magical thing. Running scissors seamlessly through the wrapping paper to achieve a lovely straight cut is nothing short of orgasmic. Picking your nose after a long day. Edit. Wow, can't imagine picking nose earned me my first reward. Yay, thank you. A hug. When I was 11 years old, the school bully picked on me in the schoolyard. Without thinking, I decked him. He was so stunned. He didn't react. All the kids started cheering my name. That was a hell of a buzz. Music. Eating and drinking while starved and thirsty. Sneezing. I love sneezing. Winning the lottery. Right now I have a bum shoulder that will dislocate for some pretty mundane reasons. Like last night I woke up after it dislocated when I moved that arm under my head as I slept. A very shitty and painful way to wake up. But the relief of finally getting it to pop back in is a pretty great feeling. Gonna sound lame. But the feeling of being loved and returning that feeling. Finding the one. Letting a big ass fart out when it's been rumbling in your belly for the past 2 hours. Edit. Whoa, this is my first post that has gotten so many upvotes. Thank you, kind strangers. Holding somebody's hand. Having your freshly built PC post on the first try. When my wife rests her hand on my forearm and just lazily slides her thumb back and forth. It's a feeling of she's thinking about me more than anything else is all. Having someone play with your hair. I just proposed to my girlfriend today, fiance now. And that was pretty close to the best. Laughing. Becoming lucid in a dream is amazing. Having your back gently tickled. Having a poo. Vindication. Satisfaction of a job well done. Getting your hair washed at the salon. When an older black woman calls you baby or sugar. Having all debt paid off. Semicolon. Nothing beats a brand new pair of socks. When a hairstylist washes your hair. It feels so good and it's so calming until they splash you in the eye. Cleaning out your ears with a tip. I used to love it, then I did it wrong one day and clogged not one, but both of my ears. Could barely hear. Had to go to CVS and buy the solution that lets you wash your ears out. Told the cashier, hey, you know how they tell you never put tips in your ears on the packaging? And she went, yeah, and I said it's not a lie. A baby sleeping on you. Their bodies are absolutely relaxed. Their breathing is the sound of a tiny steam train. And they smell delicious. Cuddling with someone you love is the F-King best. Sleeping in your bed after being away camping for a few days. Removing the blood clot when you nosebleed. When you're just learning a new language and you suddenly understand something you couldn't before. LSD and shrooms. Injecting speed. White light. White heat. Making children laugh happy. Because even on a shitty day a child laughing can be the best medicine. I don't care what anyone else says. The best sound in the world is a baby laughing. Chocolate. Making a song, painting, drawing, anything creative and actually enjoying what you made. Most of the songs I write I think are okay. But there are a few that are absolutely beautiful. Dancing on MDMA, LSD, both. Anything on MDMA. Scalp massage. Body massage. Singing. Drinking orange juice. SX. Showering. Kissing. Hot tub. Sniffing Vicks. Lying still and breathing deep. It's been 15+ years and I wouldn't do it again, but boy, Did I have fun? Having your child fall asleep in your arms. Finally remembering something that has escaped you. Even though you know it. Popping is it? Probably not what you're looking for. And I hope you never know the feeling. But harrowing. That feeling of security. Warmth. Happiness. Until it wears off is easily the best I've ever felt. It is such a perfect feeling it's hard to get out of your head. Or even enjoy other normal things in life. I'm sober for a few years now and it still has its grip on my mind. I don't go a day without thinking of it. I'm afraid it'll be like this all my life. But I keep pushing in hopes of change. The laughter of your children. I was going to say hookers and blow. But sure. Taking your boots off after a long day. Bonus points for running cold water over your feet and then relaxing on the couch with an ice cold beer for maximum effect. Coming home from work and first thing your kid says is I love you. Seeing a baby smile at you. Tip in the ear. Winning the game after you think it was lost. Liking something with 9. Seeing the success of your children. Laying down in your bed after a full day of walking around Disney World. Receiving the body and blood, soul, and divinity of our Lord Jesus Christ in the most holy Eucharist. Good sushi while stoned. Drugs are pretty good. Reconnecting with yourself after a lifetime of not being authentic. Having attachment-based disorders and being plagued by anxiety, depression, anhedonia. Push through it all and start processing your emotions properly again after realizing all your worldly goals and achievements that you suffered through out of insecurity mean jack shit. A fake it's a once in a lifetime thing that only a few of us especially in North America will ever allow ourselves experience. But yeah. Holding your sleeping baby and just how amazing they are. That you made them. That they look so peaceful. That they feel so safe in your arms. All that newfound extreme love that you never knew before. There's nothing that compares. Musical goosebumps. A full body massage while high. Donuts. Those metal spider leg looking head massages.